The system, what I'm trying to say is that the system humble me. The system reset my mindset that look, Jekori Ekpe. Imagine, tell you more part mama so 320. Kitushe next time. Number one, I'll be losing money. Number two, I don't want to spoil my record. Because to be the record about it, number one, it's going to affect your insurance, it's going to affect a lot of things about you. Because I don't want that to happen. The system humble me to apply to road instruction, to apply to everything that concerning Tiban Drive. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a system. In this advanced country, that Salo, that people won't work. Won't need to anybody. It's because they put a system in place. It's the system that makes them to look humble. It's the system that makes them to do the right thing. The system will force you to do what you need to do. To buy Jano, they don't have to pursue you. To buy light, ole marry one. Wari ticket nile any pe alaye pẹ̀lú video evidence. They look, this is your card, this is your registration. They could trace you. At the end of the day, you got a ticket. To buy my ticket le mete merin. Aye oko. That's why I remember sometimes I go, most of the control show it's because we are not doing the right thing. We don't have a system that will make us to do the right thing. It will everybody shame misbehave. I said to them, my guy, I just said that as a when you come abroad, the environment will humble you. You know, I see some people in Nigeria, make sense. When in abroad, they buy on my jack, then they buy it for need to exchange words below. No, there's a system. Toma on board kwati yawo. Nenja to koma gba quality abi yo koma gba yawo koma manipulate yawo koma abuse anyhow. In a system in a country or system environment whereby they put a system in place, things work. There's a lot of things we can learn from this developed country. To it's just going to be like a prototype. A base system. Benny. Sorry, thank you guys. What we just need to do that if you focus more and talk more about is for me, what is soft. For the fact that I want to look on to work for one, Tako adopt the system here, Kagbewa, Kako fry tune, sino environment at least we'll be able to solve like 50% of our problem. 50, just like that. Because it's just going to be like a prototype. It's already working in a place, in some community or environment. Let's just adopt it. Eric Bay, Oma humble many people. It's a system. So I'll be talking more about system, building a system, Tabani working system. Oma solve a lot of our problems. I see the one of these days. Okay, this week I talk about time. 2 weeks ago I mentioned about what is going on social media, that people can just be going into your life matter, your family matter, your private life, begin to say rubbish as social media Johnson. Yeah, this one is gay, this one is that, this one is that. Money in abroad. You can't do that. Money only based on story. There's a system in place. Oh, what more? In abroad. You can't infringe other people's space. Ordinarily, there's a system in place. So, because do you know the reason? Almost everybody lonely kini lowo. To ba lo yoju si nkan to nse ti wọ́n ti gbẹ̀mí ẹ lójijì boom. Ó yẹ ma make sure popa e wọ́n ní ṣe pé kó má survive. So everybody mọ̀ wọ́n rẹ̀. So, go join it And ṣe Naija tó yẹ pé somebody will just go on your social media and begin to talk some rubbish to it àti tó jó àti tó jó tán nípa ẹ̀. And wọ́n máa drag yẹn ni mo rí pé àwọn Nigerian ṣe jù sí. When in abroad, you can't do that. To wọ́n tó bá ṣe o ti ń fẹ̀mí ara ẹ̀ wéwu ni ẹni ò ní wá bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ní fọlọ́pàá gbé ẹ ìtún kò ní lọ fẹjọ́ ẹ̀sùn EFCC ọkùnrin 911 fún ẹ most of the time. Ó máa kọ̀ lu ọbì tó wọ́n lè jẹ́ parking lot ló wà boom 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 boom. Ó ti gbẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lọ nìyẹn ayé kọ́ torí ìwọ ló ti kọjá ìyá rẹ̀. So kí ni ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn ọ̀n bu ara wọn. You will see that in abroad the way they use social media is different from báwa ṣe ń lo social media. It's different because ó show pé we are still far beyond being smart, especially celebrity. We are not smart enough. There are a lot of things you guys are doing back home. You can't do it abroad. You can't. Mo jẹ́ mọ̀ pé kan tó jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn ọ̀n bu ara wọn ni wípé tó bá talk shit wọ́n ní pọlọ́pàá fún ẹ àwọn fún àwọn máa dí pẹ̀lú ẹ. So everybody respects everyone's space, each other's space. Won't respect it. You can't come to me anyhow. I said it 3 weeks ago. If it comes to people anyhow, you will see woto. So it's a system. Wọ́n ní láti máa drag àwọn kankan táwọn drag lọ́dọ̀ wa yẹn. So what I'm trying to see, Timori, most of the time is that most of our problem is that we don't have a working system. That's why we are still finding it tough. I said to people, I'm talking about working system today, and I have a lot of this talk to say when it comes to working system. These are the things I've learned, I've seen in advanced countries. Now, I've seen it that pé kì í ṣe pé wọ́n yàtọ̀, kì í ṣe pé Ọlọ́run dá wọn yàtọ̀, kì í ṣe pé wọ́n special. Bá ṣe ń ronú lọ ṣe ń ronú. Bá ṣe ní ojú kòkòrò làwọn náà lójú kòkòrò. Bá ṣe like owó làwọn náà like owó. Bá ṣe like obìnrin làwọn náà like obìnrin. Bá ṣe like fàájì. Àwọn ò ṣe fàájì náà. Ìfàájì mélòó làwọn ṣe nílùú wa? Tí ó sì security. In advanced country, tó bá ti ṣiṣẹ́ Monday to Friday, alẹ́ Friday, everybody want to enjoy. They want to feel okay. Fàájì mélòó làwọn ṣe. So bá Ọlọ́run dá wa the same way. But ìyàtọ̀ tó wà ní wípé in their own space, they already put a system in place that will checkmate them, that will humble them, that will make them to do normal. Could that be ọ̀dọ̀ wa tó everybody kàn ṣe yamayama? So that will make them to do normal. So these are the things we need to begin to look at. It's not by we going everywhere praying, using, recently prophecy every week. My God, this is a new month, you'll be fine. This is a new week, prophecy, you'll be fine. This is a new year. New year, you lose to law. Today is 1st of March, right? Kini nǹkan à ń ṣe? Kini nǹkan à ń discuss? Báwo lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la wa ṣe fẹ́ rí? Instead of social media, go and check Nigerian social media now. But with time, they were able to eradicate something and begin to put a system in place. System here means sonic pricing. The same thing in America, everybody first salon. Even though Canada, one worst. Years back, one worst is due in Qatar go through law. But they were able to adopt a system to just carry everybody set. They don't know, they don't have to. They just put a system. It's the system that will catch up with you. They don't need. So that is where we're supposed to begin to look at, or we have to begin to consider. Put a system in place. One special jualo. One special money by church in money want to shebel America saying. Money want to see here. Okay, thank you. So thank you for liking me. Let me share now if you find this thing interesting. Let me share, if you can give me star. But it's okay. I'll soon be rounding up in the next 15 minutes. I don't want it to be too long. And this noise should be bonus section. Can't be bonus section in possibly because on me on thousands camera gist should be bonus. But I'm talking about something that matters. Let's begin to deliberate and think about this thing. Let's begin to have a functioning system that will help for us and that will help for the coming generation. I do this thing most of the time, considering the coming generation, so that at the end of the day, Baba law, Baba God didn't pay are useless because baby ṣe ń ro yìí, nǹkan tó máa sọ fún wa nìyẹn pé you guys are just naughty. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́tí opportunity gan lọ sí advanced country to yẹ kẹ́ learn and tell people like this how to do things to my help fún wa àti generation tó ń bọ̀. We are just about ourselves. See, most of us about our diaspora. That is kind of lifetime live. You know, the same lifetime to most Nigerian time live. We don't care. Once tell me basha ti wa okay. At a me at the family me. I don't care. How mommy at wa okay. You know, that is the attitude. And that attitude is not going to lead us anywhere rather than destruction of the old generation. Yes, that's destruction of the old generation. So all the shenanigans, even as a Christian in Africans, wọ́n ti ṣe padà sẹ́yìn l'America. Ìtẹ́lẹ̀ pé àwọn US kan l'America, ó dẹ̀ prophet on àwọn churches wọn, or wọ́n padà sọ di warehouse. It's because gbogbo bá a ṣe ṣe náà ní sí táwọn èèyàn take advantage àwọn èèyàn in the name of building a church, having crowd, getting the little Tony tó yẹ kó lò fún ara lé wọn or fún ara wọn láti develop. They are giving it to one man to build ilẹ̀. So ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ náà rí ní our advanced country. But what did the government do? Government come up with a policy that, look, guys, we want you to stop all this taking advantage of people in the name of you professing, you know, giving miracle and all this thing. No, we want people to really don't give people false hope. The first hope is that it will make them to be more agile and bring out their inner potential and discover themselves, because the effect is that by the time you give people false hope, every month, you are going to be blessed. Oh, God will work on you. Oh, God will work on your business. You just make money anyhow. And all that is a false hope. First hope, what did I need to do? What can I contribute to myself and to my world, to my community? How can we bring a bigger solution to our problem? It won't let people focus on how to solve their problem and the community problem, because you'll be open, because man of God, or because I've prayed and I've done a lot of gymnastic, you know, by praying and other things will just work. It's a false hope that we give to our people. I'm a Christian. I've seen this. These are the things Tonfa was saying. That is one of the things to just can move forward. But that is bitemitiwa lodowa. And until we taking advantage of people reduce gradually. And when you're better people don't live on false full hope or false hope anymore. People begin to see that nǹkan tó bá ṣe ló máa gbà, nǹkan tó bá ṣe ló máa jẹ. Kò dàbí ọ̀dọ̀ wa sìn, most larger percent of us, we just believe that things will just happen one day. Instead for us to begin to do something thinking of our way out, we just believe that things will just automatically work out. That is the kind of mindset, and it's not taking us anywhere. And with that kind of mindset, attitude, worldview, no country develop with that mindset. You can see that we still have a long way to go as a people, as a Nigerian, as an African, on Nowashiji. But most of the time, we don't want to talk about it, especially about the religious or adura, miracle. People don't want to talk about it because are lazy. System to bí wa sí ni, ìlú tó bí wa sí ni, nǹkan tára àwọn èèyàn tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wa tó ń ṣe, I believe pé bó ṣe yẹ kó rí nìyẹn. And we've not been able to sit down and evaluate, what are we doing? What have we been doing? Other people that develop, what are they be doing? What did they put in place that is working for them, that is working for we foreigners, that is working for their own children, and that will also work for their coming generation? We don't want to think about it. We don't want to have a discussion around it. That's why you will see in our space right now, gossip are the main order of the day in our social life. We are not talking about building a system. We are not talking about, thinking of what will be the fate of the coming generation. Most of the policy what Ashin open that things will work. We hope that what the Mr. President is doing now, we hope that it will work. We hope. They will tell you we're going to pray more, pray for them. But no nation is built in that manner. Every nation that we see that are developed, they built or they were able to achieve their potential by putting a working system in place. In a working system, people humble. The system humble them. On Yahweh Jualo, Tabavi Pawala Yahweh, they are bad. Shubon, system here humble everybody. That is what we have to begin to think about. For me, that is the era we have to begin to dialogue and have a discussion around, because it's necessary. As I do always say on my program, that let's think about the future. Ẹ má yẹ kókó jẹ́ tara wa nìkan nísìn. Báwo lè ọ̀la ìran tó ń bọ̀ ṣe fẹ́ rí? Pẹ̀lú bá ṣe ń ṣe lọ yìí, ẹ má yẹ ká tàn ara wa. We are going nowhere. Ó ṣò pé àti ready. In a system to jẹ́ pé one government will come today, they don't have concrete system, that we don't have continuity in government. We don't have continuity in our policy. And you believe pé things jẹ́ kó máa kó work bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Or in a country to jẹ́ pé we so much believe in miracle and things will just change suddenly without having a proper and organic system that people will understand, and that can easily carry everybody along. Do you just believe things will just work like that? We are a joker. That's the motion sọ pé àti ready. Ọ̀nà wa ṣì jìn. Ṣé pé bí Ọlọ́run dá wọn yàtọ̀. Àwọn forefather wọn, they were able to put a system in place that will work for them. Nítorí work fún wọn làwa ṣe jálejò, la ṣe wọnú ẹ̀, la jẹ́ tap from that system. So we need to begin to talk about system building. System building. Ayé ò ṣe wá. Tá a bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, we going nowhere. Gymnastics ti pọ̀ jù. I was hope la kan fúnra wa. A nation will not be that way. We are not built on false hope. And that is exactly what we are selling to ourselves every day. Through our message, through the same thing. Our position will not say the same thing. Especially all those, our religious leaders, the same thing. This our not ajekini. Don't send me prayer. Look. If to buy the same prayer. To buy there alone, you will stop. Because not by that, it's not by that. Let's talk on something that is concrete, something that we can hold on to, let's be virtual. This, I said to someone, me Oshe David iti wo ti lo, o ti play a role, o make impact in his world, and we talk about him today. What an impact are we making in our own generation that the coming generation will talk about? We keep talking about Joshua. We talk about Habakkuk. We talk about a lot of great people that have come to their world and make an impact in their generation. But we are discussing about them without making an impact. It's very crazy, very simple.